Hi, good afternoon, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be here today at All-Energy and to be in Glasgow with you all. So Kubos Semiconductors is currently raising 2.5 million. This is to take us from early evaluation projects to fuller commercialization over the next 18 months, 2 years. So Kubos is solving a problem in the LED market. We all know today that LEDs are very efficient, but Kubos's LEDs can be more efficient, up to 20 to 40% more efficient than existing LEDs. And we've calculated over 5 years this could save in the region of 600 million tons of CO2 emissions in lighting and displays. So it's really significant. It's as much as 150 coal-fired power stations. So what is the problem? Well, today, the lights that we have today are actually, the white LEDs are actually blue LEDs with a yellow phosphor coating. So that's very inefficient in terms of the technology. The absolute best way to produce white light would be through a red, green, blue color mix solution. But the problem today is that green LEDs are actually very inefficient. Red and blue LEDs are 80–90% efficient, but green LEDs are inefficient. And Kubos solves this problem by bringing a new material that is more efficient and can save energy, which in turn saves costs. So we're solving what's known in the industry as the green gap. And this is the inefficiencies I mentioned. Our main target markets are actually lighting, but it also provides a solution for displays as well. What's really key in our USP with our technology is that it's compatible with existing production lines. So this also means that when we license our technology to the LED manufacturers, they can reuse the technology and the growth equipment they have today for manufacture. This is really important. Equally important is our technology scalable. So you can basically make more LEDs in one production run than you can today. And that's going to be key as this scales. So we can produce white light more accurately with our RGB red, green, blue color mix solution. This also has some really good soft benefits. So it can improve concentration at schools, for example. So today, when you go to buy your white light, you actually get the choice of these cool blue hues or the warm candle glows. And this is exactly an artifact of this problem. I've actually read recent reports to say some of this technology, and this is a company in Korea, have stated it could provide retina damage or disorders for sleeping and these kind of things. So there are a lot of soft implications of the way we produce white light today. We have got the best team to execute on this plan. So for myself, I spent nearly 30 years in the semiconductor industry commercializing technology and bringing new technologies to market, working with VCs and multinationals. Our chairman has worked for one of the biggest companies in the UK in this sector. He was chairman for 5 years after his company was acquired by that company. He retired from there in 2015, and since then, 2005, and since then he's actually been investing in a lot of technology companies in the Cambridge area. I'm really, really privileged to have him, and he plays an active role within the business. The cornerstone of the technology is David Wallace. He's actually holds seats at the University of Cambridge and the University of Cardiff, so really a technical expert. 2 of the other founders are still actively involved in the business, and we also employ a couple of contractors who are real experts in their field. So the market is huge. I don't need to tell you how big the LED market is, and it's growing. The lighting market's grown about 14%, 12 to 14% CAGR. The display market, 80+%. So we're already discussing with many manufacturers in the LED space, and we've got 2 customers already engaged in commercial discussions, one of which is sampling and evaluating our technology right now. So we've quoted projects, and over the next 12 months, we plan to engage in development projects to around about £350,000 in the next 12 months. So that's our commercial traction. In terms of competition, the existing blue LED technology has been, for many years now, over 10 years, they've tried to solve this green gap problem, and they've not succeeded. They've made some small improvements, but it is still a problem. There are potentially new technologies to come onto the market, but they're quite a bit down the road. So our technology is patented. We're a fabless semiconductor company, which means we outsource all of our manufacturing, characterization, and test. In terms of the revenue projections, on our licensing and royalty model. We'll engage initially in these development projects, then we'll license, and then as you can see, when the royalties kicked in, our revenues grow rapidly. But actually the operational costs, even though they're a large portion of our costs, they actually stay relatively static over that period. So I mentioned Kubos is raising 2.5 million. We've currently secured 500,000 of that, and the aim is to raise the following 2 million over the next 6 months. This will allow us to further our technology, grow the team, and also secure those all-important agreements with our customers. The plan is to exit for more than 100 million. We've got actually really good comparators in the industry that we can use to benchmark ourselves. So it's really exciting times for Kubos. I'd like to thank you for listening, and I'd be happy to take any questions either at the end of the session or on stand M60, and I'll be there the rest of today and tomorrow. Thank you.